Welcome back, boys and some girls. I found a way to play the demo for Overthrown for much longer, and I wanted to show you my results for I played 10 more hours and also some new feedback I have. I will start with the feedback, then we will go on a tour of the kingdom city I built, and at the end I will explain to you how you can also play the demo for longer if you want to. Alright, to the feedback. Now my first point is about performance. Obviously, it's a demo. Performance is not supposed to be the main aspect of the game, but everything that has like a build that is scalable, like a city that is scalable, always run into like a soft wall that you can't progress anymore because the performance is horrible, but physically you can do it, but just you start losing more and more FPS. So there is no like real solution to this. You can just like hard cap it so you can't progress beyond X. I think that's the bad way, but I really want to be able to build like giant kingdoms, giant cities. You will see in the tour what I did build. It's pretty big. It's not gigantic or anything. It's decently big, but the performance is horrible as it is. That's the reason I stopped playing. And when I say performance, there was no crashes or reses or anything like that. When you start the game, everything's completely fine. When you start passing the 2-hour mark, that's where you start running into problems because you place more assets and you have more citizens than the demo is prepared for. Number 2 is proper building. Now, what do I say when I mean proper building? Right now, obviously, again, it is a demo, but you can't really build second floors. You can only place arches which need 2 supporting beams at the sides. Well, it makes sense, that's how it's supposed to be, but you can't actually build like a proper second floor. You can make it again only from arches, and you can't build doors like that. You can't make like corners like that, because once you have to turn the corner, then you have to put an archway on the middle of the previous archway, which it doesn't work because it's gonna put another pillar in the middle. For variety, I assume again, as the game is gonna come out later on, this is just a demo for the 10th time, I think I said it, then I expect there to be some variety in the building, but right now there is not really much variety, which is fine. Maybe you can make, I don't mean like variety for the baker, variety for the sawmill. This could be nice, but it's not really the main stuff. What I am talking about is the building material. You can make walls right now, and it looks nice. You can make like cool stuff with it, but not too much. And I said that you can't build second floors. This kind of aspect limits you from building a bunch of stuff. Citizen AI. Now, I'm not completely trashing this because they have pretty cute animation they do when they run away from enemies or when they like run around picking up stuff. They have some cute animations. I won't say they don't have, but what I do mean is doing stuff, doing the buildings in the city. Only the farmers really do stuff. Everybody else just run into the building and then there is no animation. Now, it could be to save on performance because it is kind of noticeable that at night your performance is a bit better because all the NPCs want to sleep. So there are no like animation of NPCs running around or stuff like that. Everybody's in their home, so the performance is a bit better. Could be that. So if this is the reason and there is no way to remedy it, then yes, I prefer no animations so the game can be more stable. The 2 next things are pretty small, but they have a big impact as you play longer in the game. That's why I placed them at the end, but yes, they are important. So listen, first point, the population screen filter. Now you have a screen which you can see all your citizens and their like levels for their skill relevance. So the farmer, what level he is he happy, is he hungry, does he have a place to sleep, stuff like that. So as you get more and more citizens, it's get very tiring when they show you like one NPC that suddenly doesn't want to eat or something, and then he's starving for some reason. Then you have to look where he is. You can click on him, it's going to show you on the map, then you can go pick him up, throwing inside the village, and then suddenly he's fine. So in order to fix this kind of stuff, which obviously there's always going to be some kind of bugs and some kind of stuff that's going to be annoying, so just make it easier so I can search for whoever is starving. So I can basically filter who is the hungriest, who is the least happy, who is fighting right now, stuff like that. Basically, there is already like headlines over there. Just let me, like the little arrow that you can filter. I know it's not as simple, but it is pretty simple, I guess. And the second tiny thing, which is pretty big, is the tree growth. Trees grow once a season. Basically, you have every 3 days is a season, and it seems okay as you start. But again, as you play 10 hours, suddenly you have no more trees around your base, and you have to physically go farm the trees yourself. Now, what you expect when you play a city builder is at the start you mine stuff yourself, and then as you progress later on in the game, all the automation you set up is going to do the stuff itself. Now, the sawmill is going to give you some wood, but it's going to take 10 years. It's about 20 pieces a day, and I have like 9 sawmills. It's horrible. And it's not the NPC's fault. When I started, they were farming at an okay rate, but then the trees went farther and farther and farther away from my city. And what I basically want is either make the trees grow faster or let me make a tree farm. Because I also have a whole bunch of unemployed, like 10 or 13 unemployed that just sit around my town hall, do nothing. And if I can employ them to work over there, then yes, could be nice. And there is a spontaneous point that I just have in my mind, but it basically goes kind of into performance, but it is kind of the bugginess of stuff because I have, let's say, plenty of houses. I have enough for 70 or even 100 citizens, and or even for meals, the same stuff, for meals or for outhouses for the toilet. And a lot of times I just say, oh, I don't have enough food, I don't have enough houses, I don't have enough whatever. And it's wrong. I even go and I calculate, let's say 5 people per toilet. I have enough for 120 people and I only have 60, but they say it's not enough. They say like I'm missing 60 toilets. So it's like literally I have 0 toilets, which is wrong. I have plenty. So there is some kind of problem up there. I'm guessing it's just the bugginess of the build. And if it is, then yes, this goes into performance. Just fix it and I'm gonna be a happy camper. I'm already kind of happy. I played 12 hours and yeah, that's basically my feedback points. Now let's get into the kingdom tour. This is gonna be a quiet part. You will just watch my kingdom tour quietly with some nice music. Enjoy. Right, as you enjoy the Halo behind me, I'm going to explain to you how you can play the demo yourself more. Now, if you go into the discussion tab in Steam, you can see a cheat demo guide. Now, if you basically follow those steps, you just have to go into the launch options and input console, just so you can actually put down your stuff. Go into here, properties, general console. That's all you need to do. Then when you launch the game, which we're going to do, it's going to take me a whole bunch of time, so I'm going to have to cut it because the loading takes like 5 years. So wait. Okay, ignore the horrible performance. You're going to press the key left of the key 1 on your keyboard, okay? That's above the tab key. Now, once you're here, basically you can write year. And what you need to do is set day in year 1. And then you can see on the top right, on the top right, it's the first day, the first year, start of the summer. Basically, the demo ends in the winter. So you can just basically, every time it goes into fall, you go back into this season. Again, day 1, summer, easy. And that's it. Go ahead and enjoy it. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, tell me why you didn't like it. Keep us safe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.